All right. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
With a jaunty, authentic 19, got to be early 90s or late 80s even, chip tunes there. This is the Internet Archive version of the in-browser version of Oregon Trail Deluxe. So this is going way, way back.
And those of you who are particularly astute may go, wait a minute, these aren't swans a-swimming. There is not a single swan or swimming to be had in the trail. And you would indeed be correct. However, in one of the versions of the 12 Days of Christmas, they had, the Scottish version, I believe, had the lyric as a bull that was brown. And likewise, there is another variation that had steers a-running, both of which work for the oxen, which you must have in this version of the game.
Right.
In later versions, you could have mules and horses and all kinds of things, but for this one, it must be oxen.
So I figure in addition to having some fun with that, there we go. In addition to having some fun with that, it would also be a good time, and New Year's is a good time for this anyway, but to think about the things that have come before, and in this case, games from our childhood, because I actually saw this version when my dad was a computer lab teacher when I was in high school. We had,
of course, I was in middle school at the time.
Right. Yeah, elementary school actually.
Oh yeah,
I was in ninth grade, fifth grade. Yeah. You're about to begin a great adventure, traveling the Oregon Trail across the rugged landscape of North America. Your covered wagon,
Your Conestoga wagon.
Yes, pulled by a team of oxen that were brown. Will travel from Independence, Missouri to the fertile Willamette Valley of the Oregon Territory. Journey of approximately 2,000 miles. Blah blah, register name and everything. So the game isn't that long, and we of course just started. So what I'm probably going to do is do kind of a serious one. Actually going to try to make it through and everything. And then afterward, the chat will go ahead and we'll go ahead and make characters for you, and you'll be able to decide whatever silly stuff you want to do. So we're going to have Wayne up first, and have Benny.
Nope,
not you.
Nope, I am not taking part.
You're not in this one.
No.
Okay. In that case, we'll go with. I know he'd be up for that. And we'll just leave the rest of them alone then. He's pretty good. Help us. From all walks of life went west to Oregon. You pick your occupation with your choices, advantages and disadvantages. Bankers, of course, have the most cash but get no score bonus. Doctors, you can see these as follows. I usually, chickened out and went with the banker, but I'm thinking we might go ahead and split the difference here and maybe pick blacksmith or carpenter.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, actually, maybe we should just pick farmer.
That's not a lot of cash to work with, though.
Yeah, but we do have to take care of our bulls.
Up to you.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, this led to much consternation earlier because of course I would pronounce it. I think I pronounced it the first time as close to bulls. And ceramic brown bowls, not quite what we wanted.
Right.
Hey, Sway. Okay, so we have $400. We need to make it count. We're gonna get 8. That's 8 oxen. I'm thinking. Yep. We have 5 people in the team. Let's get 10. Those 4 of them. That's $100, right? So we don't have much left. Let's do 10 bullets. Then we'll go back and see how much we have to work with there.
Remember, that's 10 boxes.
2, 3. And then the rest of it, I guess, 90 pounds isn't... Well, wait a minute, it's 20 cents. So so each dollar is 5 pounds of food. So if we wanted 100 pounds, which is all we can take back to the wagon.
Right.
200. Yeah, I think that'll work.
I would say you would probably want to get more bullets. Because the basic idea is you don't really need to bring that much food with you. Especially when you're leading up to the Rocky Mountains, you will get food.
True. Okay.
But it's really difficult to get more bullets.
Yeah, good point. Okay. So we'll just stick with 100 and do 25.
And keeping $40 for, anything you may need later on is probably a good idea.
Right. I think we can probably skimp on oxen a little bit because, as farmers, we shouldn't be losing them.
Right.
2 pairs of clothes apiece. I think it's about all we're gonna do there. So,
As long as the bandits don't steal them.
yeah.
Did you make sure to make the title right?
Yeah, okay. I fixed it. Yep, it is cattle, huh? Well, at least it's not more birds. All right, I think we'll go with there. Thanks, Matt. We decide when to set off the trail. Leave too early, won't be much grass. We encounter some cold weather and late spring snowstorms. Basically, they're saying to leave in April or May. And you kind of flip a coin there. Either one can work. There's a little bit of RNG involved there. I think it's much better to leave in spring and not risk being out too late.
Right.
So we're gonna go with April. Okay. Start down the trail with 8, blah blah blah, all that stuff. First thing I'm gonna do is put us on. Actually, I think we're fine for now. Yeah, we want to keep everybody's spirits up, and we can always small but adequate. Meals are very small. How do we switch back out of that? Oh, put back to map. Yeah, I need to say I haven't played this version since I was
Are you going
14.
to want to keep a steady pace or go faster?
Where's
Right
that
hand
at?
side.
There, right. Very tall
Lower
rest
right
pace.
side.
There we go. Yeah, I say we start hunting inside the fort. Everybody pull their guns out. I think we can bump it up to medium pace.
Good.
Okay. It is warm.
You took the wrong trail. Right out of the fort.
Nice. Huh. Well, it looks like we just lose a bunch of food. Yeah. Okay. So I think of this. Oh, right. We have to kind of lead it a bit, don't we? That could be it, yeah. Shot 475 pounds, used 3 bullets, we're only able to carry 200 pounds of food back. Perfect. Okay, continue. Okay, we finally stopped being delayed. I blame Sway. That's a broken leg.
Good job. Status.
Yeah. And I think I'll probably slow the pace down or something, and then it just probably contributed to that. Okay. And status. Broken leg. Yep, I don't think there's anything we can do about that, so. Kansas River. Yeah, what to put him down.
Yeah, I remember reading an article about a person in modern times a couple of years ago.
Let's see, waiting to get on the ferry. It could be stranded here for days. So we were already delayed. Increase for all the animals. We get to pick our means of heading across. Cross river to continue 600 feet wide.
4.5 is not.
That's too deep to ford, yeah. So I'm thinking, how much money do we have left? We have $40 left, I think.
I think so.
That's the awkward one where it's too deep to ford, but not quite deep enough to turn it into a raft. So I'm going to go ahead and well, then he did say we'd be delayed taking the ferry. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll see what the thing has to say. Water get in, float it across like a boat. Yep. We'll go ahead and go with that. It's still fairly deep, so. So it's a coal car wagon and floated across the river. Ah, man, look at those. Oh, I can't point it out.
Oh.
I took the cursor away, but I think it worked. Yeah, look at that water.
You made it safely across.
AP bug fording is always safe. But when we do the next one and we have a P bug in the group, you can suggest how we cross the river.
I'm going to see how long this game says it takes for you to.
Broken arm.
Nice.
Well, people are as pampered as they could possibly be, and
That's
they
the
still
thing, I mean,
get injured. So
that thing is just the RNG.
Yep.
You just have to grin and bear it.
That's the way it goes. So, and until everybody's feeling better, actually, how are we on? Yeah, so not like you. Yeah, I guess you don't really heal that.
Well, you probably will. It just takes time.
Mm-hmm. I'll need to do some more hunting too after we cross the river. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Prairie is mighty pretty with wildflowers with tall grasses, but there's too much of it.
And I might suggest that while you're here,
I think we're fine for now.
Yeah, while you're in the Great Plains, you probably want to do a lot more hunting so you can
stock
start
up.
trading your food.
Oh, that's a good thought. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, can we go hunting at the crossing? Hunting is not allowed. I was curious to see what it would do. Okay, let's take a look at the river. It is only 3 feet deep. I think that's reasonable to ford.
Okay.
We don't have any babies in the crew, I don't think. But it's not very far across either. So.
Yeah, I think 2.5 is about the. Oh well, that's good at least.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't hurt too badly. All right. Decided to hunt. See what we can do here. Oh, perfect. See ya, deer. 500. Okay. It's a quarter ton of beef there. All right, and let's check our status again. They're still broken.
And yeah, don't forget that you don't have to time out in order.
Oh,
well, Zeke got sick and died. Rip Zeke.
I knew we had to put him down. Pour one out for Zeke. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do, if anything, if somebody gets injured.
It's just a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I would say go ahead.
Yeah.
But you can't do it in.
Right. Good point. Okay. 1 shot, 1 kill. Rip Zeke. I only need 1 bullet. Should we hunt one more time on the way?
Sure.
Yeah. Bag one more ox. Remember to use every part of the buffalo. Oh, I guess if you hunt the same place more than once.
Select a move.
Oh.
You might not actually get it.
Yeah, I know rabbits aren't going to be worth it.
Right.
Wonder if this takes time.
I don't know.
Oh, let's end hunting. Let's see. Decide to hunt. Continue to hunt the area. So I'm guessing it's like you can hunt once per checkpoint, basically.
No, it's basically like once a day or something.
Okay. Let's go get closer to the fort. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Ouch. Welp. Rip me.
Lorax says you're playing this game wrong. You're supposed to use all of your bullets and kill 2,000 pounds of meat that goes to waste.
There we go.
I was saying, just be patient.
Yep.
Buffalo will happen. It'll happen.
Looks like 600 might be our cap, because I think we had more than. I think we had more than 400 when we did that. Okay. So 12 pounds a day, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks about.
Well, we don't need to feed Zeke anymore.
Rip Zeke.
All right, let's take a break and check your status. Still broken, condition fair.
Still broken, still dead.
Yep. What can we do to? What are we on?
I think you should still be on filling.
How do we check?
You would just hit it.
Filling. Oh, there we go. Yeah, steady and filling. Okay. See, yeah, condition is only fair, which we can rest. You know, we probably should have rested actually. People were hurt.
Oh yeah.
I keep forgetting that's the thing. I guess what I will do is, as long as we're fair and not worse, I'll pick up the pace a little bit, and we will rest at the next actual checkpoint, city or fort or something. As long as we don't get worse. Then once they drop down to about 500, I'll go ahead and hunt again.
Okay. At least let's say hunt now or the day after to see if it actually is capped at 600.
Oh, good point.
Oh, there goes Beth's arm.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and.
I would say hunt first.
Okay. Oh, just to verify.
Yeah,
sure,
I want to verify that first.
Yeah, makes sense. There we go. All right. To hunt, get 200 pounds, 700. Okay, so yeah, I guess we just happen to be at exactly 400.
Right.
That's pretty funny. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and rest. 2 days, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Give that a try. When did you rest? Resting. Uh, well, nobody feels better. Still broken.
Still broken.
Still broken. Oh, we found some wild fruit.
Hooray.
Lorax asked the question: How are they breaking these arms and legs on a wagon? I guess people are shooting themselves when they go hunting.
Hey, they were just that's it. They fell off the wagon.
Yesterday, we came in sight of Chimney Rock looming up in the distance at the lofty tower of some town. Not tired gazing on it. And Masroma stayed in sight till we reached it today. Yeah, it is pretty. The Midwest is pretty picturesque. Let's go ahead and see if we get any benefit to. Oh, you know what? I bet maybe it factors in your pace when you're resting, even though it probably shouldn't. Let's do that first.
You had been on steady.
I have been on strenuous. Yeah, since we're at a peaceful place, let's go ahead and rest another 2 days and see what happens. Kicks us out of town. Oh, but I think we're still there though, right? Oh, Jedi's well again.
Yay!
Okay.
So basically, 1 month to heal a broken leg. I'm not sure about that.
Especially, in mid 19th century medicine.
Preview.
Oh yeah. Oh, over there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. We still have all of our oxen. We still have quite a few bullets. Let's go ahead and just trade for cash, because we can always use cash to get other things.
True.
So, how much does food go for? Well, it's like 20 cents a pound, right?
Something.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try to get $20.
If you turn off the number lock, you can probably use the keypad.
It still didn't work. For 150 bullets, we have a lot of bullets. Actually, that's probably more than we're ever going to use. I didn't realize we had quite that many. They'll still leave us with a little over 300 left. But they could get stolen, though. They get stolen by the box.
Right.
So, yeah. Can we try again? Yeah, let's try 10. Yeah, see. Try $10 to see what people offer. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
For 32 pounds of food. That's actually really reasonable.
Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, so let's take a look at the status. Still broken arm, still only fair condition, still dead. Alright. And let's go ahead and bump the pace back to strenuous. It seems like a good compromise. We lost the trail.
Well,
man, delayed twice. Harsh. So yeah, so while we're lost and sitting at the campfire and everything, did any of you all play Shadowbrand Necromancer along?
Oh, your health is good now.
Oh yeah, awesome. Did any of you play Oregon Trail when you were kids?
I'll go hunting again.
Mm-hmm. It is kind of curious. This doesn't look very buffalo friendly. Oh. Ah. That was for sure a hit. Here we go. Huh. There we go. Looks like you need to hit a little further back. Well, I'm glad I didn't trade those bullets away now. 300 pounds, so we got ourselves a moose or something.
Yeah, I think that's an elk or something like
that.
Oh,
elk, yeah, that would make sense.
Moose, something like that. Lorax played it in school and got it for a home PC at some point.
Ah, yeah.
No grass bay ox.
This is P-Bug's Jam in the school library. Yes. The Pawnee are mortal enemies of the Sioux. Not hesitate to kill any Pawnee I meet. Never killed a white man. All I ask from the white man is leave me alone to leave my buffalo alone. Well, about that. Let us trade you some totally not suspicious beef here. Oh, nobody's got money to spare. Maybe we could get another things of cloves. Oh, we have two more pairs. Yeah, two more pairs. Nobody needs anymore, I don't think.
And you can buy.
Where?
Lower left-hand corner.
What?
Yes, at forts you can always buy.
Ah, okay. But things are about 10 or 50% more expensive than they were, which makes sense. The further.
That's the thing. The further west you go, the more expensive everything's going to be.
But we're actually still doing okay. So
I would consider maybe getting an extra spare of all those wagon items.
Okay. Which one do you think? Or one of each?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. There's a $5 to work with.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we can try trading for cash again and see if it works better this time.
Sure.
Try another 10. If nobody has a cash to spare. Oh, there we go. I think that's fair. That's also for 20. They wanted 150 for 20 or 66 for 10. So I think we can.
This
do
thing,
with
you
that.
could probably purchase that back at a much more reasonable rate.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to.
True. But I think we're good for now. So. All right. No grass for the oxen.
Still no grass for the oxen.
Oh yeah, there wasn't there earlier. Found some wild fruit. Hey, cattle, have some fruit. Bad water. Should we?
There's not really anything you can do about it.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to rest when where the water is tainted.
Right.
Look at somebody cholera, right?
I think so.
Bad water.
Still more bad water.
How about we hunt again? Oh, come out.
Sarah was bitten by a snake and Jedediah has a broken arm.
Okay.
All I can imagine is like Sarah gets bitten by a snake, she does the cartoon and just knocks Jedediah out of the wagon just after he's cutting his leg heel.
Right. All right, let's go ahead and hunt and then rest for 2 days, I'm thinking. Or rest first and then hunt to get our food back.
You'll want to go somewhere else. The water's bad here.
Okay, so continue going until it stops popping up bad water.
No, it'll say per day whether the water's bad or not.
Okay.
So if tomorrow it doesn't say so, then it's safe.
Okay. So we're good there?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. Let's we're poor too, so we are very poor, we're down like $15, but
right.
Rest for
I think you're down to $5, aren't you?
Well, I traded 10 back.
That's right.
Let's go ahead and rest 3 days and then hunt. Someday I'll remember that the 10 key doesn't work for this one.
And
okay, 28. Health still poor. Resting. Beth is well again. Yay, good job, Beth. All right. Oh, got some trees here now. Oh, it looks like this should have been perfect.
Yeah, basically, the closer to the center the thing is, and the closer to the bottom it is, the faster the bullet is.
Oh, yeah. Man, we got the freaking cast of Bambi here. Oh.
Yeah, you have to actually aim a little bit higher.
Oh, higher up on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Like you were shooting between us.
It's all kinds of awful, let's say, hunter. This is where Beth's like, all right, get over here, give me the mouse. I'm not seeing anybody else, though. Some deer showed up at the end of that last one. Here we go. A little higher.
There you go.
Yep, thank you. Brought back 183 pounds. Did you hunt again become scarce? But I think we're good, though. All right. Pace health is still poor. Should we keep resting?
I think maybe go one more day.
One more day, yeah. See what it looks like.
No, I meant like travel one more day.
Okay. All right. Did May 31st?
No water.
No water. Okay, so we keep going from there. It looks like we have.
This is it.
Yeah. All right. Or should we just see if we can make it there and rest?
Sure.
Because nobody's sick. They just have. Well, he still needs to rest from that snake bite. Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, one's snake bitten, the other's got a broken arm. So.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest 2. Sarah's well again. Okay. I don't remember ever having to rest this much. We just got really unlucky with the dice rolls, I think.
Yeah, your people, I think the joke goes pretty well. They can be strangled with a cordless phone, and that hasn't even been invented yet.
We were able to replace it from supplies, so I think you made the right call there. We're almost there, so I'll probably go pick up the pace again after we get here, wherever here is. Let's go ahead and hunt one more time. Oh, there it is.
Independence Rock.
Oh, circle the wagons. The butter, cheese, or fresh fruits is far layer in me. I'd rather have my larder full of food back east and there were names carved on that rock. Yeah, all the graves we passed. Oh dear.
Rip Zeke.
We are almost halfway there, though. We have 2,000 miles to go. We've gone 800. You can also look at it. We've just crossed the 1/3 point, which let's not think about it that way. Let's do trade. Let's try to get some more money. I asked for 15 this time. for one set of clothing, and I'm pretty sure clothing is $15 exactly, so it's a fair trade. We do have some spares, so all right. And yeah, what do things look like to buy? Oh, we can only buy as forts, right? I actually had a fort.
Yeah, you can trade here, but
health is back to fair instead of poor, so I guess I'll go ahead and continue put the pace back on strenuous. Well, actually, how are we on? Yeah, I'll go ahead and Zeke had a broken leg and died,
right.
So I'm thinking maybe go ahead and rest until he's better. Yeah, I think we're all right. Oh, okay. Time out. Jeez, you people. Okay, let's give it 3 days and then hunt, and hopefully that's enough to, hopefully that's enough to not die.
Yeah, cholera is serious business.
Right.
So speaking of cholera.
Mm-hmm. Oh, about the UN anecdote?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, that reminded me that there was a United Nations, it wasn't peacekeeping forces, humanitarian aid. And this was during the Haiti crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a bunch of people in from Nepal where cholera had broken out. Well, they didn't do any basic things like quarantining or medical checkups or anything. So they managed to infect Haiti with cholera to the tune of something like 10,000 people.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what got me thinking about, that.
And that's not 10,000 infections, that's 10,000 deaths.
Oh, 10,000 deaths.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
at least if I remember the story right. Yeah. Read South Pass.
Yeah, cholera it's a big deal.
Yeah. And part of the problem is that it's so rare in the civilized world, which of course Haiti isn't so much, but yeah, it's like they were not expecting it until surprise, and brought some presents. Well, it's very sick. We are resting here until it gets better. Pushing too hard and health has suffered. I was able to travel again. So this is one of those things where you get gameplay advice,
right? Which
if you haven't figured out that people are dropping dead because you aren't resting, that's probably why. Let's go ahead and try to get some more money. For one wagon tongue, we have 2. What do you think? $15 is exactly what we paid for it. Or should we just see if we can get for a food or bullets instead?
Yeah, I would. Maybe it's just me, but I almost never trade for to give away wagon parts.
Right.
Just because there's always that chance.
I'd say we just re-roll until we find somebody we can trade with. And they'll bump it out to 10 too. Yes, bump it out to 10. It seems like for 15 they really want. Okay, 19. Let's see what we get for 19.
Nobody's got $19.
$19 to spare. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yep, Lorax says, "Ain't no rest for the wicked."
Okay, I think we're gonna stop there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How are we doing on? Still broken.
Still dead.
Trail divides here. Which way do we go? Fort Bridger to buy supplies. I think we're good on supplies.
I think so.
Yeah, so we will save some time. And hope we don't lose our wagon on the river again. Jedi's well again.
Yay!
So yeah, it took him also about a month. I was going to pick up the pace. And 3, 2, 1, somebody breaking something else. Actually, looks like we're good.
I want to hunt again.
Yeah. But steady, and then while the grass is still green, good time to do it. Oh. Should have stocked up on the buffalo while we were at it.
I did tell you.
Yep.
That's a bunch of squirrels.
Yeah. The further west you get, the worse the game gets, too.
Although you can get bears after a while.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Get that buffalo.
Could only carry 200 back to the wagon. Oh, that was a scrawny one.
Well, it was really cool.
Right. Okay. We're almost there to the river, so let's see how well this goes. I imagine that your group's health contributes to no water.
Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink.
Okay, good. Ask around. First started coming through here, did not mind. Even found it good to trade with them and fish the travelers and help them cross the rivers. Now there are too many white men and too little land for grazing. That's how I feel in the Midwest sometimes. Let's go ahead and do the usual. Let's see if anybody's got that. Sorry, nobody's got $11 to spare. More time. Oh, hey, perfect. Okay. And let's go ahead and try crossing the river.
20
feet deep. I would say let's use some of that money we just got.
I would agree. Of course, the worst is when you take a ferry and you still get it swamped.
And it still sinks, right?
It looks like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you fall into 20... Oh, no,
Axe wandered off. Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
That's why you've got 8 of them.
Yep.
Oh, I think that just means that you lose time.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Time out. Let's check our status and see if we still have... If we still have 8. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's just time loss.
Oh.
Suffering from exhaustion.
Oh, health is poor. So even though we slowed the pace down, there's still... Yeah. There's only so much we can do. There is water here because that was the previous day, right?
Right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and rest. Seems like 3 is the... It seems like 5 is the secret sauce, but 3 is enough that they're not going to be in imminent danger whenever you're done resting. Okay. Put her health back to fair. So that's good. All right, you had 3 days to sleep it off, Beth.
I want to hunt again.
I figured we'd wait closer to the next landmark since we're still in the scrub territory.
I was like, it's probably going to be that way all the way.
Okay. All right. No grass for the oxen. Days. Beth is well again. Yay, Beth. All right. Let's go ahead and hunt.
Still no grass for the oxen.
I feel like I am a disgrace to our people in the Midwest that I can't shoot a deer. That's why I'm trying. It's like in the honor of all the Cabela, people around here, but good enough. Yeah, I shot a really big deer.
I only need one.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of the old school edutainment games, did any of the rest of you ever play? Okay, well, we lost time anyway, so let's go ahead and rest and deal with that one.
No, that's not going to work because basically you lose the time when you've lost the trail, and then if you rest, it would be time on top of it.
Okay, well, in that case, let's hope the delayed time. Oh, okay, so we lost it for 1 day. It looks like.
Right.
Okay, that's not so bad. Man, if we keep resting, I mean, we still got August and September before things go really bad.
Right.
And we're over halfway there. But this means we could be like in the last part of it smack dab in winter.
Right.
So, okay, I'm thinking we're in poor health anyway.
I would switch your pace to steady.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Huh.
I switched it back. I don't think she'll die from a fever in a couple days, so I think it might just be placebo effect, but I don't know if there is actually any benefit to resting in civilized territory. So let's just go ahead and rest 3 days. Yeah, I mean, as long as we're in poor health, I mean, that just makes everything worse. So the thing that gets me is we're on the safest pace and the safest rations. Everybody is still having the vapors and fainting.
The hunting minigame making funny tombstones was the best part of this game. I agree with Lawrence on that one.
Oh! Boom! Who's bad?
That is also a really slender deer, I have to say.
Right. Soda Springs. Hey, we can have some drink to go with our venison.
Some Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Yeah. Soda Springs is so pretty. It's about at regular intervals. Feel good to just rest and not be jostled in the wagon all day. Yeah, like the rest of my crew, they keep, falling out and breaking their legs. Yeah. I think she's going to be very disappointed when she finally gets there. The fact that we're using the same portrait so often does make it seem like you're running into the same people,
right? That's the thing. They actually were wagon trains.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and trade. Well, if we got... Let's try the 19 again. $15. For one wagon tongue, we do have 2, but at this point, yeah, I just don't think it's worth the risk. So, trade $15 for one set of clothing.
Well, Zeke doesn't need his.
That's true. Hey, Zane, what's even? What even? I tell you.
It's a bull that's brown. That's all you need to know.
Okay, can we talk again, or find wood for the cook fire? Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like, yeah, I'm guessing I'm pretty sure you can read between the lines on buffalo chips, and it's like, yeah, it's people actually use, and like some tropical places still do burn dung because it's it's if you don't mind dying.
Right.
Okay. Bitten by Sarah. Okay, can I scroll back up here and see how many times Sarah has been ruining everything for us?
Let's see. She's gotten a fever. She's been bitten by a snake.
He was. Oh no, it's Betha was exhausted. Yeah. Women, am I right? We don't need clothes. We're doing this now. Okay.
We're doing Oregon Trail version 2, Zane.
Snakebite is one thing that can kill you super dead. So
right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rest. Yeah. But yeah, we had the idea here was that one of the Scottish days of Christmas was a bull that was brown, is what the king's mistress gave him.
So she was bitten by a snake, and now she's got a broken leg. Hey, at least by breaking a leg, it got the venom in.
Right.
Keep going.
Yeah, I think at this point, if she dies, it serves her right. So.
Despite your best efforts, she may make it alive to Oregon.
I guess those are antelope with the. Oh!
Whoa! Oh!
That was a dumb lock on that second one.
And each was 24 pounds. I think the weight table on this one is a little iffy.
Right. Hailstorm. Hail, you say? Fort Hale. I mean Hall. Okay. So talk to everybody. Well, it is the same guy. Okay. Well, all right, Tom Selleck. Fair travels to you. For a part bound for California with an imposing desert to cross through the Snake River, which is no picnic. All right, it's you or the missus. Who's the missus, Sarah or Beth? Let's go ahead and trade first, try to get some cash, and then we will buy a replacement wagon, whatever it was.
Axle, I think.
Yeah. I know at a fort people have money to spare. Come on. Stop holding out on me. Yeah, there we go. See, like
good job, old timer.
Yeah. Okay. And buy. All right. What do we have? Spare axle. I'm thinking we want that. And other than that, I think we're
doing okay.
Yeah. It always, as long as they're still safe, I can always, do some more hunting. Yeah, they've been doing pretty well keeping. I think we're about where we left on money. So,
I'd say just keep on going.
Yeah, bump up the pace. Everybody's in good health.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait a minute. No, we still have a broken leg, right? Yeah. We'll leave the pace alone until she's feeling better, because we're at good health. So and hunt again. Oh, that was too low, yeah. I'm not going to waste my time with the rabbits.
Kill the wabbit! Kill the wabbit!
Okay. Now that is really green. Oh, there's something over there. Let's see if I can move and get closer to it. I don't think that's how that works, but...
No, I don't believe so.
Not much. Kind of slim pickings around here.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do pick up is pretty slim from those going off this antelope. Or some kind of toroid, wrapping RPG world. The antelope leaves off the left and appears on the right. Here we go. Really?
There you go.
Okay.
Rabbit season.
Duck season. 1,300 pounds back. All right. And continue. Found some more fruit. Basically, that gives you. Looks like it just doesn't cost. Ooh, okay. Definitely made the right choice there.
Right.
Okay. Still.
I think you're just going to have to accept that you're going to be going to Oregon in winter.
Yeah. Let's pick up the pace a bit, and
if she dies,
she dies. She was weak.
And immediately her health drops to fair.
Right. Yeah, we're 2/3 the way there almost. Strong winds, but we just buckle down and go harder. Let's go ahead and hunt again. Now they're about a week ahead from last time. Antelope are fast too.
Yep.
I guess if you want to go for them,
they're just noping out of there.
I guess if you want to go for them, you have to kind of wait on the edges,
right,
and shoot when you see them. Oh,
I was not expecting buffalo this far west.
That's like the last buffalo, yeah.
Indeed, it was. I just want you to leave my buffalo alone.
Okay. So we're filling health fair. Health is still fair. We'll probably switch back to steady if you want later on, but all right. So Snake River crossing.
Oh boy.
Lorax points out with the party getting sick, breaking limbs and dying, Susan, you think we'll survive when we reach Oregon?
It's true.
Hey, once we're there, the game's over.
Right.
So we
after that, it's not our problem.
Yeah, the denouement goes on to, Okay, let's go ahead and talk. Hey!
I thought you left for California.
Between the steep lava gorges, twisting and writhing Snake River, so much water and hard to get to. 2 miles of desert before Oregon. Oh, I guess you're still with us for now.
Oh.
Fill your water
kegs. He said that's where you're. Whatever.
Yeah, maybe it's his twin brother. Let's go ahead and trade. Let's do another. $15 seems to be the right cutoff between. I'm thinking I'm pretty much only going to hold out for food and bullets, since we can't really afford to part with any more clothes. Yeah, because that's everybody with one spare, and I don't think it's worth it to. We'll just roll the dice until. Aww. Right here. I think I'm just going to do 3 strikes. You're out on that one. Okay, yep. All right. So let's go ahead and. Okay, 1,000 feet wide and 6 feet deep.
Can you trade for 3 sets of clothes?
There's a thought, yeah. Okay. Let's see what people want for it. Hopefully food or bullets. Nobody's here got 3 sets to spare. Well, once again, we'll give 3 tries on that. 2 wheels, that's both of them. I don't think it's worth it, yeah. Okay.
3.
2 wheels, yeah. I bet if we traded for one at a time, it would probably be a little more.
Go for it.
Let's go for 2. Yeah, there we go. We always hunt to get that back.
Right.
I think that's fair. Well, we basically we're down 1 to hire him.
You just need to sell Sarah and Beth's underwear to creepy Japanese guys. You didn't sell your family's antique grandfather clock, did you, monsters? Or are those not in this version? Not in this version.
Yeah, we didn't have anything special like that. Yeah, apparently there were a lot of iterations of Oregon Trail.
Right. All right, and it makes you die.
Yeah, the special options aren't guaranteed, but they are much more reliable, as I understand it. We made it safely. Sweet.
Right.
Okay. Let's go ahead and knock the. Actually, we'll leave the pace on strenuous until health drops to poor. Then we'll rest and bump it back. Because we really want to get there before winter. Oh, timeout. Okay. Well,
you're a farmer. It's fine.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah. So as long as we're still.
This is the one time your specialty may have any purpose. So.
Right. Okay.
Jedediah was bitten by a snake.
That's something we're going to have to rest for. So we will rest 3 days, and then go ahead and hunt. Ooh, and all of a sudden things got a little bit darker there.
Well, yeah, you're approaching winter.
Mm-hmm. Winter is coming. Okay. Excited to hunt. All right, what do we have here? Hopefully, oh, hey, look at that. The rare desert buffalo. All right.
Pretty slim, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa, we have to stop.
Oh, Sarah's way.
I didn't mean to. Where's our option to back this back up?
This wagon only goes one way.
Valley of the Grande Ronde, I'm guessing, is the most beautiful sight I've seen in months. Water and graze in abundance. Well, it must be twice as fine. Okay. Well, hopefully we didn't need anything in Fort Boise. That bugs me. That's how that works.
You've got one more fort to go.
Mm-hmm. No grass for the oxen. Okay. Still doing pretty well. No grass.
Go ahead and hunt.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah, just in case when September ticks over, things happen.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
a bear.
Our first bear.
Bear.
2 bears.
Still dropping 1 bullet though. A bear probably worth a lot of meat.
I would think so.
Yeah. Ah. Well, we'll just go for 2 bears then.
We need a rug. Oh, actually.
Yeah, so just barely enough. Okay. That took me a second.
Yay, Jedediah's well again.
Bad water. We're doing pretty well on Strenuous, considering. Oh, an ox died.
Well, you had your
Freaking
one chance.
farming bonus.
You might want to switch to the steady pace.
Oh, yeah. A good point. Yeah, we're actually making really good time.
Right.
So you do steady, and then should we go ahead and hunt one more time?
Sure.
Yeah, that might be cut off point. We're doing really well on food too, considering we've been on filling rations the entire time.
Right.
Wow. Not expecting another buffalo.
Yeah, this is like this is somewhere in Idaho. So the fact that there's still buffalo here is it's bizarre.
Right,
it's weird.
Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and rest when we get there. They're suffering from exhaustion.
She's got the vapors.
We're almost. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Okay, let's go ahead and rest 3 days. And actually, we're up poor health too, and we've got extra food. We'll make it 4. 4-day weekend, everybody.
Woo! This is actually a 3-day weekend for me, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Right. Health is still at poor. Health went back up to fair. Okay. That's definitely something a parent would do, making everybody stop within sight of a landmark. So what? Anybody actually familiar with the Grande? I guess in Grande Ronde. I'm kind of curious about that. Crossing the Snake at Fort Boise amid its mountains and desert. Deeper each day, 6 inches at times. Clouds of dust. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. If you're more likely to lose your cattle the further west you go.
Sarah needs to be voted off the wagon. It's true. She's a reality star the producers keep on just so that the viewers can shake their heads at her.
Right. Let's drop down to 10 or 11. Easier for me to type. All right, that's 2 strikes already. Ooh, yeah. I was hoping to get some cash to replace my wagon stuff at the last fort.
Right.
Well, nobody's got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it does make sense that there's less and less to trade for as you get further along. Actually, let's try to trade directly for that thing we're missing, the tongue.
Sure. And maybe 1 set of clothes.
Yeah, there we go. A wagon tongue for 1 ox.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do 1 more. Nobody's got 1 to spare. Then in that case, clothes. For what?
What kind of blanket are you selling, good sir?
For
1 wagon axle.
No. All right, one more try. No way here. Okay.
This is not Joseph A. Banks. They aren't worth that much.
All right. Did I talk about when we got here? On the edge of the desert from Fort Boise to the forbidding wall of the Blue Mountains. The hills were dreadful steep. Locking both wheels and coming down slow, got down safe. Poor animals of grass or water for days. Wow. Yeah. The trail divides here. Oh, so we have the option to go to the last fort. But you know what? I think
it would probably be best just to try to make it.
Just try to make it, yeah. Before things get too much later. Oh, French for the Great Ring. Okay. River that runs roughly parallel to the Blue Mountains. Thank you. I had no idea you could actually do that. Okay.
Their long journey is nearing its end.
All right. Anyway, I'll go back to the map and continue And yeah, we'll just go ahead and because we're 300 miles away, and I'm guessing if we don't detour, we're almost there.
Right.
So, no water, great. Strong winds.
winds.
As far as I know, harmless, except it slows down your progress. I'm thinking.
More strong winds.
Oh, I guess Sarah took a break from in the wind. So, oh hey,
Oh, nice. Well, now you can trade wagon.
yeah. Oh, time out. Jeez. Okay. I think we're great on food.
Right.
Steady pace and everything. So yeah, we'll go ahead and rest 3. And one thing I am I wonder if the other versions ever dealt with. It always kind of struck me as weird how because you're not taking a mini fridge in your wagon with you.
Right.
There's no way the meat should keep that well, for months.
Yeah, generally it'll be either salted or dried.
Yeah, I mean you could turn it all to jerky, but that'd be. Let's go ahead and hunt again. See what fauna are out here. I'm guessing more bears, but be ready for antelope.
Rabbits? Squirrels?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
Buffalo
Huh.
and bear. Kill them both.
Okay, that's really wild. I'm amazed that buffalo are this far west.
Yeah,
Okay.
there should be no way. No way. And yet, here we are.
Yep. No water. But yeah, we are bad heavy fog. I've said bad fog and heavy water. Yeah, we're gonna get some deuterium here.
Beth is well again.
Mm-hmm. Steady. So. Oh. A rough trail and exhaustion. Those actually go pretty well together.
Right.
Should we? Oh, health is poor now, so let's go ahead and rest another 3. Taking us into October though, and it's already starting to get cold.
Right.
The last time we went out hunting, the thermostat was actually all the way down on cold. I'm not sure what exactly that means, besides for people's health and everything, but okay. We've only lost one person, so. Click the tolls for the Barlow Road, a bargain at twice the price. Last year, the Overlander had no choice. Everyone floated the Columbia. Now, with Mr. Barlow's new road, you can drive your wagon into Oregon City. One of the Oregon Trail games had like a mini game when you for going down the river, and you had to like dodge rocks and stuff like that. All right, so let's go ahead and obligatory trading. Nobody's got $11 to spare. Oh, for bullets. Oh, we've got. Yeah. Cool. All right. I guess we'll go ahead and continue and see what's going on there.
Dallas.
The last 100 miles to the Willamette Valley are the roughest, either rafting down the swift and turbulent Columbia River, the steep Cascade Mountains. Okay, yeah, especially since we've just found some clothes, we'll take that as providence that it's we're going to go and hire a guide. Poor Zane, massive headache. So thinking we'll raft and then hire the guide. I'm thinking,
yeah.
I guess we could see how much it would cost. It would probably charge us.
Yeah, I would just raft down the road.
Yeah. Oh,
get information.
This is the one
yes.
with the. Okay, the final leg of your journey is a trip down the Columbia River, beginning at the Dalles and heading at the Willamette Valley, or ending at the Willamette Valley, where the Willamette Valley flows into the Columbia. You build a raft and loaded your wagon supplies and oxen on board. Use a mouse to steer the raft. To the left or right to move the mouse in those directions, up and down, and clicking have no effect. Very rough and spots, lots of rocks. Water levels higher. Not as much rain. Eastern Oregon's a dry region, see more rocks in the river. Try to avoid the rocks.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Can I go back and take the toll road?
I don't think so. No getting off this raft we on.
Okay. Man, wouldn't it suck if I managed to got our management this far and then I got killed by a mini game? It's kind of like our Resident Evil 4 run. Like we did great against the actual enemies, and then we just got killed by QTEs all the time. Especially the Krauser fight.
So far, it seems okay.
Yeah. Especially since the river is wide enough that you can kind of err on the side of caution and go around it.
Good insight.
Yep. Overcorrecting a little bit. Back up. There we go. Yeah, we're about a little over halfway down now.
Closer to.
Yeah. Bump that over. And I swing way over. I think the steady as we go. Yeah. There we go. I imagine with this kind of game is primitive. I imagine the hit detection is not going to be too precise.
Right.
That's kind of what I was worried about.
There you go.
Yay! Congratulations! You have reached the Willamette Valley.
There should only really be 4 people there.
4 people arriving fair health, times 400. Oxen, 5,000.
Not bad.
Not bad. Congratulations! We are on the list of legends. Are we in the League of Legends? You don't get very much for bullets. I had a feeling money would count for a bit, but not actually that much.
Right.
So, food. We actually got quite a bit for food. I imagine you could really rack up your score if food is uncapped, just by hunting a lot, get up to like 2,000 or so.
You could. It probably works very well, but I find that it's generally better to try to trade it for wagon parts and